So I think I've figured out an absolutely amazing build. Like, I've tested this in other kind of combat situations, but this one really demonstrates the ultimate power of this. So I'm going to call this my stop hitting yourself build, and you'll see why in a minute. Now, before I go on, I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel, because subscribing means that you will get all the latest news, tips, tricks, and guides for V-Rising. Now, this build, basically, I stumbled across Jade the Vampire, so this is absolutely perfect against her. But I want to try this on other things as well. Now, she uses a lot of ranged attacks, and essentially, I'm like sticking every single shield that I've got available, right? And so, basically, whenever she shoots at me, I'm reflecting the damage. Like, watch this, boom, boom. It smacks her. She's literally killing herself by, you know, shooting me. Every single time she's going to take damage. She either takes damage from the reflection, or she gets like a lot of skeletons like spawned around her who was going to like wail into her. Now, I'm quite unfamiliar with this build. Like, I'm not super practiced with it, but this is actually a really, really good situation for like practicing it, because the pace is really slow. So the shields we've got the shield that is from the Chaos line, and we've also got the shield from the Unholy line. Now, I do have another shield for Ultimate, but I was in a little bit of a rush to equip it, but in the end, it didn't seem like it was necessary. The other shield I've got the travel ability from the Frost line, because that gives you an extra little bit of ability, gives you a little bit of extra shield and like a freeze as well on the next auto attack, but again, not super necessary. And what I'm doing is I'm just utilizing the reflex damage and taking advantage of my Scythe's ranged ability. So it's pretty straightforward, and like I say, the pace of this is really, really slow, and it gives you time to think. Now, keep watching as the fight goes on, because I mean, I don't really have much more to tell you on how this works, essentially, but it's worth watching because the pace of her aggression increases as things go on, and there's a really good point coming up where she literally just like kills herself. I mean, it's hilariously funny the way that she just like unleashes on me and then reflects all this damage back to her, and you just watch her health drain. It's absolutely phenomenal. So you probably noticed as well I'm dancing around in the sun, because this is just giving me the opportunity to stand there and observe what's going on. And the environment does get a little bit more treacherous with the sun and with those little spiky things. I don't know the proper name of those, but the little spiky things that you don't want to stand on. And we do also get harassed by some other NPCs as well, so it's kind of a bit of a hairy situation, but the whole time I felt completely in control of this. So as you can see, my health is maybe, what, 90% perhaps? 244 out of 335. I mean, you do the maths, maybe 75% or something, I don't know. And she's down to maybe 30% health, and she's done pretty much like 90% of this damage to herself. So she's got the two attacks, really. Oh, well, not two attacks, the two main ranged attacks, and these are the ones that we're wanting to actually bounce back to her. So she's got this kind of snipe shot, and she's also got like a rapid fire cannon thing going on. And if she hits you, she'll silence you. It's kind of annoying, but if you reflect it, then, no bother whatsoever. Okay, so you can see me starting to take a little bit of damage right now. Things are getting a little bit more on edge for me. And there was one point where I thought, oh, actually, I'm not going to make this. Because when you get the sort of the red edges of the screen to show that you're in a lot of pain, then things can, they seem to be going south from this point onwards. Now watch this. she must have rebounded like 4, 5, 6 projectiles in her face, and it just annihilated her. So it's absolutely fantastic. So if you can get that Chaos Shield on the orange rapid fire bullets that she does, then that's probably the best thing that you can do. Anyway, how to beat Jade, just like that. And this build, I think I'm going to keep using this. I'm going to try it on other things, because it's not just range attacks that it reflects, it's melee attacks as well. Now, I probably would suggest that this is more suited to things that have a slower pace, a slower tempo. So the big hits, the big slow hits are the things that I'm probably going to say are the things that it's going to work best for. But also, I'm going to try it on other scenarios as well, and maybe tweak it just a little bit, just to give us that little bit of extra je ne sais quoi. Anyway, thank you very much for watching so far. Hopefully you've enjoyed this and found this useful. Hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe.